Hey, what is going on, everybody? It is Nick here, back with a brand new video. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing Sunday today. Today we actually have a green market. It is one of the first, in my opinion, green markets that we've had on a Sunday in a very long time. Now, what does that mean overall? Listen, typically, I mentioned this many times in my past videos, the weekends are always rough. They are always bad. And, to have a green weekend, it's most likely a fake out, right? And I know a lot of people are gonna hate me for saying that. They're gonna say, yeah, it's just bearish FUD. Listen, if you guys know me, I'm a bull. I love, when we are making money. I don't want us to lose money at all. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this here shortly. But before we jump into this video, I do just want to ask, if you guys are enjoying the daily content, definitely leave a like. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys like crypto videos and crypto insights, definitely consider subscribing and turning notifications on. So, let's get into this. So we have some incredible price action today. Like I said, we are breaking over a ton of support, massive amounts of volume pouring in on Bitcoin. We did break a little bit above that 39K mark. We actually hit $39,260 to be exact. And things are looking decent. We are a little bit below 39K. It's totally fine. I mean, I figured we were going to get rejected off of it a little bit. As we guys see, that 39K is a huge resistance point. Now, I did mention that we will most likely see a relief rally. I don't know if you guys watched my past videos on this, but I mentioned a relief rally even in my Discord up to 45K plus. And I know that this our bridge to happiness, this is our bridge to happiness, but I know that, if we do break over this, we're going to think that everything is golden. That is why I think that we could potentially see something like this. I could actually just draw it with a brush, where we come up, we pump to this almost $46,000 area, and this is where, hey, we see one last final shakeout. Now, I'm not saying this is guaranteed. I'm suspecting this to happen, where we get a massive liquidation sell-off, and this is where we come down to retest all supports, and if they are all broken, like I think that they will be, we will retest the 30K zone and potentially come down past the 28K zone. Now, we could even see lows down to this 20K zone. Now, I don't want to see this. This entire zone down here, I do not want to see this at all. In my opinion, this is not needed, and this is not healthy, to be completely honest with you. So, I mean, me personally, I would like us to potentially have this relief rally and us to retest 33.5K, bounce off of that, and go higher, right? Now, what happens, say for so, if we do go up to that 46K, we come back down, we will go to much higher highs with that, but it's still unhealthy in my opinion, and I don't want to see this down here at all. That does include my original, and I could actually put that on the line here. That includes my original $23,000 zone, and my also $26,000 zone, which I could have both lines here set up for us. So, I don't want to see this, but this would be a strong breaking point. This would be a strong breaking point as well. So either one of these would be a decent low to be made before we retest a newer high. And if we see this, these are major zones of support and also kind of resistance that we've seen previously back in the beginning of the year towards the end of 2020. Now, what does that mean right now for the market? Because things are looking juicy, right? We know things are looking juicy. I mean, a lot of alts are actually doing incredible. If we actually come over to Live Coin Watch, we could actually see that the market's at a $1.6 trillion market cap total. We are seeing, Bitcoin up 8%, Ethereum up 4.2%, BNB up 5%, even Dogecoin's up to almost 3%, XRP up 5%. Polkadot up almost 5% as well. Now, I do want to show you guys Hbar. As we know, Hbar is still sitting at 52, up 3%. In the 1 hour, it's up 3.8%, almost to 20 cents again. And we can actually see that on the chart, right? We come over to Hbar. We are broken above a key support zone. First off, we reclaimed this support zone in my video from yesterday. I mentioned that we reclaimed that 18 cents, which I mean, it wasn't like an incredible feat. It just means, hey, we are above that support zone. Now, we did break this almost 20 cent support zone before we kind of trailed down a little bit below it. We were actually all the way up to almost 21 cents overall. Listen, say what you will about Hbar, say that it looks weak, whatever the case may be, that's totally fine. At the end of the day, we are ranging to pretty much be in that 100-day accumulation zone. We just hit 90. So we hit a 90-day total accumulation zone. So I'm expecting this to blow at any time. Again, the market has to be stable for it to actually do that. So we have to wait until Bitcoin does its last final move, whatever the case may be. It could be a break above 48K or a rejection at some point in this zone up here, where we do come down to these lower lows down here. Now, this isn't guaranteed. These lows down here are not guaranteed. We could land somewhere in this zone here, where we would retest 33.5K or 30K overall and bounce off of one of those, which me personally, I would like to see. So something like this, if you will, where we come up here, retest those highs just to make sure that everybody's thinking that we're going to the moon. Then we retest one more time these lower lows. That's where everybody sells. They're saying it's over. And then we would go much higher past our all-time high up to those 75 to 85K zones. That is what I would like to see personally. And I know a lot of people will say, why would you want us to come back down? It's honestly just to, get weak hands out of the game. We see that every year. Weak hands must sell. It's actually like, something that we see pretty much all the time. But not only that, but it also allows us to build more structure and also build a foundation. That's what we're kind of building here, right? This whole sideways support zone here, a lot of people will say that this is actually, terrible price action, but this is actually 25 days of building support at this $30,000 to almost 40K zone. So that's a whole $10,000 support zone that it's building here to pretty much build a foundation so that when we do pump up, say for so, I don't know, we go to, we'll just say 85K for an example, right? We already know that most alts, including Bitcoin, recorrect 80%. Now, an 80% drop from this entire zone up here would only technically bring us down to 16,620. Now, what does that mean for this whole zone here? We could pretty much stop at some point in here if we do build quite a bit of support. Now, of course, if we do go higher, say for so, we go to 100K, we would come down to 20K, which would be our bottom line support here. But it all depends on where we pretty much land. My opinion, we're building strong support here to probably go much higher to maybe like 120K to 200K. I know a lot of people want to see 200K be hit on Bitcoin. I'm just not personally seeing it. I'm seeing more 75 to 85K being the topping point for Bitcoin. As we already know, it doesn't look as strong. If we recorrect it from 65K down to like maybe this 48K and then we came back up, yeah, sure, maybe we could see 200K, but I'm not seeing 200K being the target point for Bitcoin. But who knows? Anything could really happen. This is crypto at the end of the day. It's a hard market to really predict, but things are looking juicy. Hbar is up almost 5% here since market open. We did hit almost 21 cents. We are back in some good support zones, which I'm actually happy about. This is pretty much pre-major pump zones that we're in. A lot of people were losing hope on Hbar. I've seen a lot of people saying 10 cents, 5 cents. That's totally fine. I'm accumulating here no matter what. We also see XRP up almost 6%. We actually just hit 6% in the market open. We did hit 93 cents overall. Things are looking good though. Like I mentioned, Bitcoin's still up to that 39.1K zone. Now let's talk about something very interesting, which is Bitcoin dominance, right? So Bitcoin dominance, first and foremost, we are above the EMA on Bitcoin. We are not above the EMA on most alts. We're still not above the EMA on XRP or Hbar. I want to check Ethereum real quick, just because I know. All right, so we're still not above the EMA on Ethereum either, which is totally fine. Just wanted to check it real quick, as we do know that Ethereum's dominance is much higher than most alts right now. It's at like 20, I think. But right now, Bitcoin dominance is above the EMA. We see it actually, it's pretty strong right now. What I would like to see is Bitcoin ranging higher and Bitcoin dominance probably dropping below this EMA to reclaim these lower lows down here at that 39 level. Now, what would that mean overall? It would mean bullishness for the entire market. This is a pretty good indicator that at some point in time when Bitcoin most likely gets up to these higher highs up here, we will come down lower. And when I say higher highs, I'm not talking about like the all-time high. I'm just talking about higher highs from down here, because right now our highest high during this accumulation zone is like 41K. So once we get past that, pretty much anything could happen, meaning we could pretty much drop down. Right now we are above this support zone at 39K. I want to see 39.5K retest it to really go to that 40K mark. But yeah, Bitcoin dominance, I want it to become, sort of indicator right now where we do fall down below this EMA. Bitcoin range is higher, which will bring alts with it. But the market is looking juicy nonetheless, and I'm very excited about things currently. But we do got to be cautious with that relief rally drop that I was talking about, and I talk about it very closely here. And I just want to say, it's not guaranteed, but I would not be surprised if it happened, especially tomorrow or even later tonight, as tomorrow is Monday, and we do know that Mondays are bloody. But nonetheless, I hope that you guys are enjoying the videos lately. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on. If you guys do want more free content, you guys can follow me on Twitter at NCashOfficial, and you guys could also join the Discord down in the description below for free. Guys, we are almost on the mission to the moon. We are almost there. The rockets are fueling up. We're putting our astronaut suits on. Guys, just be patient. This market will shake out weekends and impatient buyers. So be cautious. Hbar and XRP will do incredible things. Bitcoin will go to higher highs very soon. And when I say higher highs, I do mean the all-time high. Just be cautious and play vigilant right now, because at this moment, I plan on taking profit at some point up here, just a little bit, nothing too crazy. I'm not selling full, and I do plan on, if we do go to 48K plus, I do plan on buying back in at a little bit of a loss. Totally fine, but it is what it is. Nonetheless, guys, I hope that you guys are having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. This has been Nick. Peace out.